to come back from losing the second game against Carissa and striking back. That shows that she's on the right path.
Well, sounds good. Best of luck tomorrow, and we'll throw it back to the chess.
Thank you, Eric. Congratulations to our defending champion, Lavona Aronian, who has just ousted Wesley So from the tournament. We are in the second pair of Blitz games.
And Leinier was like, you know what, my Sicilian was so successful, I'm going to play it again.
Why not?
Let's play a Najdorf.
We have a Najdorf with H2, H3.
Both players blitzing out the moves, knowing exactly what they want to play here. Now, first time Sam is thinking.
You kind of think that Bishop C4 is more or less an automatic move.
Bishop to C4 has been played twice, and it's part of theory.
Yes.
Bishop C4, Bishop E7.
Right.
This is still within the scope of Leinier's preparation.
So now there's a threat knight takes d5. So white has to figure out what to do. Okay, let's capture the knight.
Step one. And now because E4 is hanging...
Queen d3.
Well, at the moment, knight takes E4. I do have Queen G4 as ability. Maybe I can get in castles.
But you also have to be very careful about some bishop captures on d5 and queen b6. No?
Okay, so castles. What do you do?
If I capture the pawn.
Queen G4.
And if I capture on d5.
Bishop takes.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of
Queen
stuff is
D3.
going to be hanging.
He doesn't want to see any of that, but Leinier,
There
by
is
the
a
way,
bishop
up
H4 check.
1 minute on the clock.
There's a bishop H4 check alert. Here.
Sure,
I
sure.
can take on F.
You can, but I'm not too worried about that. My king on E2 will be very safe.
I can
You say with confidence?
Confidence, yes.
You can manually castle. Well, good for you, but you will manually take a lot of moves to castle.
I will.
I will put
I feel
quickly
safe.
pressure on your pawn on d6.
Well, the problem is if I don't do that, you're going to castle anyway. Then your king is going to be very safe. And what do I have as compensation for?
Knight takes d5 was played in the only previous game in this position.
So bishop H4 check is the only way to disrupt White's setup.
So maybe Sam is thinking capturing with pawn. So after your check, I can have g3. And he just
Yes,
did capture
and he
with his
did
pawn.
capture with the pawn. Okay, check.
Bishop g5.
Oh, no check.
So now I can castle.
Why wouldn't you check, play, provoke G3 and then drop the bishop there?
I think it's because he does not want to see h4 on the board.
And I'd love for you to play G3, H4. You're moving your pawn shield forward in front
But
of your
the
king.
bishop is becoming a bit ousted on the king side.
Wait a minute, hold on. What are we talking about here? The bishop is on a beautiful diagonal, and H6.
something
Yeah,
bad is
something-
going to happen.
Is clock or is
Well,
time so
Leinier has 28 seconds, Sam a little bit over a minute, but this position is just lost.
Yeah.
I don't see a way out for Leinier here.
20 seconds, panic is setting in for Leinier.
Right. Again, if there was a white pawn on g3, you would not be playing queen h3 here.
And 10
This is
seconds
a-
for Leinier.
Oops.
Bishop
Bishop f8, rook h4. We've seen this before. Rook h4, queen e6, as well as f7 check. All
Queen
great.
e6 first, king h8, and rook to h4. I'm smelling some checkmates. Rook c7, defending the 7th rank. Don't go f7, because the rook on h4 would be hanging. Knight to d2.
Transferring the knight to help with the checkmating
I
the black
like it.
king.
That's very, very powerful.
Queen d7, you know what? Take on e6 if you want.
Be my guess.
Be my guess.
Can we still play knight g5 now?
It might be asking for too much, but he says no. f7. Knight g5. Knight f6. Wait a minute.
Yes. Take the rook. Just take the
enough
rook
as well.
Yes.
Rook to c4. Swing the rook on the other side right now.
That's a beautiful move. And rook a8.
Rook c8.
Rook c6, rook
Rook
a6.
c6. Yeah, you have options.
Rook c8, rook a8. That would be b3. b3. Okay.
Very calm.
Nothing to do. What can Leinier do? There's no moves.
h5. King f1. Rook c8. King e2. He's bringing the king on the other side. towards
Endgame, we like to
b5.
activate the king.
Rook f1.
Rook a8. Just let's go
I
capture
like
that pawn.
bringing the king. King to d3 or king to e3.
I would like to put my king on b5, so
g5.
with the c file quite yet.
King e4. g4. And here he's saying, you know what? I need to create something. King g6, rook takes c5. Is an
By the way,
option. He
Leinier,
says
1
no.
second on the clock.
Check.
That's it.
One
That
second.
was a very good
You
move.
can take on f8. And then rook to g8, or you can do this.
Leinier just played 3
Queen.
moves in a row with 1 second.
Bravo. Very, very nice technique at the end. When Sam won the exchange, you knew he had a winning position, but he converted